I'm still, you're stuck with me as president for a while, kid. There's no way out, okay? You got me for at least another 100 or 90 days or so.
90 days? Okay, yeah. You're president for 171 more days. The new president doesn't assume office the day of the election. But don't worry, Joe, nobody thinks you're president anyway. Here we got Joe spotting an ice cream truck on the tarmac. Unfortunately for Kamala, that is way more important than whatever she had to say. Take a look.
This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances. This is an incredible day.
The fact that Biden was still the embarrassing one there, despite Kamala tossing up a complete word salad, is pretty incredible. It takes a lot for Biden, though, to try to understand Kamala, so he literally just tried to fly out of there, except it was the wrong plane. This was the Russian prisoner plane, but nobody was on it. I honestly think he thought it was the Air Force One. I don't know. Kamala has increasingly gotten tired of Biden's shenanigans and just said the quiet part out loud. Take a look.
As a United States Senator, I was proud to co-sponsor, and then as Vice President, it was my honor, with the President.
I like that she had to repeat many times with the president. If it wasn't so funny, it would be so sad, but maybe I spoke too soon, because it's been 12 days and Kamala hasn't taken a single interview, and yet her approval rating, sponsored by NBC, is surging. And when it's time to speak to the press, very briefly, she brings a binder of notes with her. Unfortunately, that doesn't come close to the way that Biden handles the press.
President Trump has said repeatedly that he could have gotten the hostages out without giving anything in exchange. What do you say to that? What do you say to President Trump now, former president?
Why didn't he do it when he was president?
Sure, what did you... Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. Trump wasn't president when 2 out of the 3 hostages were detained. One of the crucial things about being president is knowing roughly where your predecessor's term ended and when yours began. God love you. And if there's anything I've learned from Biden, it's that if you ever say something weird, just say God love you after it.
Remember, no serious guys till you're 30. God love you.
So you know how when you're watching Biden speak and he actually connects one sentence to another and you think, oh my God, it's happening. You get a little hyped up, but then you just have your excitement crushed moments later.
During the transition, I instructed our national security team to dig into all the cases of hostages being wrongfully detained, which were inherently, we inherit them from the prior administration.
Look, tensions are rising in the Middle East. The stock market just had its worst day since 2020, but Biden just went to Delaware and there's nothing on his schedule. The man needs help, and honestly, so does Kamala. But Democrats don't think so. Here's a tweet where it got 50,000 likes saying, "I will never forgive the MAGA trolls who joked President Biden can't be on the phone after 4 p.m. because of his bedtime." Well, haters, this is what President Biden looks like after midnight. Watch.
We couldn't be there. Will you come talk to us for 1 second?
Come on, Mr. President. Thank you, sir.
The man jogged 2 feet. And the left is celebrating it. This is going to be a tough opponent. We can't underestimate this. So come with me to watch Trump win on November 5th. I'm going to be doing commentary on election night, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a free virtual watch party, and I'll see you guys there.